we'll have a look at the stop loss clusters and ratios for Euro USD, Aussie USD, Pound USD, Dollar Swiss, and Dollar Yen. So the trouble is with the Euro USD, we had the poor PMI data from the Eurozone, and we've got a raft of data today from the US as well. So we have to be really careful. The resistance there is MR2 at 103.31, and we did hit it, and so technically, pretty sound resistance. However, it's a buy here on the static, and it's definitely a buy on the dynamic. They really shorted it, and so maybe above MR2. Well, we should definitely get the stop loss cluster above. We're going to see a big emotional move, like an impulse move at the Fed minutes, where that's probably going to be likely 103.95. So it's quite a way away. So if you have an order to buy 103.31, you've got a decent risk to reward there, 66 pips there on offer, but we would want it above MR2. Okay, so MR2 is the level of note, 103.31, and the stop loss cluster is 103.95, and one below is at 102.20. Okay, let's look at Aussie, and so there's one above, a lot of stops. So I don't think that's going to be the final destination. We're probably going to want to rinse these out as well. Okay, so 66.87. The one above is larger of the two, and the one below is at 65.80. We don't have a technical resistance until there. It's a long way away. We are probably going to be 50-50 today. Looks like it. And if we're sideways, it's very hard to say what's going to happen. So be careful there. Pound. Now the stop loss clusters were close, and they are still close. So 119.20 and 118.70. So it's 50 pip difference. We are a buy. Like I said on Monday, we have been a buy since. They really shorted it here on this spike, and they've held short since, which is a bit bonkers because that's a long way away. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh wow. So that's of note. Be careful. We've got monthly pivot, which is always a good indication to buy above monthly pivot or sell below. And the profitable retail traders are buying. So it looks like we're going to probably get the one above. This coming up will help the euro, and likewise vice versa, because they work in tandem. They want to try and fight the USD together, and having one weak doesn't really help the other. And if they're both going to be quite strong sentimentally, then we'll probably come up and get those stop loss clusters above. Now, I think Walter Vanelli is possibly going to get screwed today. I think he's going to encounter a large loss because he's short the Euro USD quite heavily. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? We have got technical resistance. So Dollar Swiss, we had MS3, so we were a bit oversold. We are a sell here, so we really shouldn't be coming up. So the one above is at 95.50, one below is at 94.85. Interchange here of profitable traders, and so it looks like it's going to be a sell. We're going to get like an overtaking of profitable traders here. All right, so this is possibly going to be down here, I think 94.85. We can examine where we stand tomorrow to see if this was correct. So my forecast is that we should be going up on AU, GU, and EU, and Dollar Swiss should be coming down to get the stop loss cluster. Let's look at Dollar Yen, and we're taking one above, which is fine because we're a buy here, and they had shorted it, so we should, we can come up and get that stop. That's fine. 141.55, and that's it, isn't it? We might even come up there potentially. And there's a 145, yeah, which is quite scary. One below is at 140.90. Do be aware that we've got a decent Black Friday deal. So, that's an option if you wanted to do it. It's pretty decent, 70% discount, and it's lifetime, which is bonkers as well. So make use of that. And then, it's one less thing that you need to pay out a month as well, which is pretty cool. So very reasonable, actually. So that's just that, and be careful because we've got a very busy day today in the calendar, and we've got the Fed minutes as well. So I think I'm just going to be maybe monitoring. I've got a sort of a decent idea about what I want to do with the Euro USD. I want to be buying it, but because we've got Fed later, it is going to be tricky. So we should be coming up to get that stop loss cluster, but we have got technical resistance there. So 103.31. Above that, I'll be more confident. So I'll speak to you guys soon.